have been a raw vegan almost over 5 months now, and it feels like I have been doing this for years. This has been one of the best decisions I've made this year, and I'm so excited to keep going. Today, I am very excited to share with you one of the best, most valuable and powerful lessons I've learned as a raw vegan and how you can apply it to every aspect of your life, no matter where you are on your journey. Hello my beautiful friend, welcome back to Otakuchi Life. My name is Mana, and on this channel, we learn how to become more beautiful, elegant, and healthy from the inside out. If you love to learn, designing, and creating the best life you want, please subscribe and join our lovely community. Today, I am very excited to share with you one of the most powerful and valuable lessons I've learned in 150 days as a raw vegan. And if you were curious about going raw vegan, I highly recommend watching this video on why I started this lifestyle, and I shared the 7 benefits of becoming a raw vegan. Now, let's get started today's video. About a year ago, I discovered the Medical Medium by Mr. Anthony William through Life Mastery by Mr. Tony Robbins. Have you ever attended? I thought I was very healthy, but I was so fascinated with the recipes that Mr. Anthony introduced me, such as fruit cereals and leafy green salads. It was so beautiful and my eyes lit up like an emoji. At the time, I was already vegan, and Mr. Anthony told me more about true health, such as getting the body alkaline and letting go of acidity, and eating more water-rich foods. I love the one beauty healthy tip that he taught me was never to eat leafy greens. I truly loved incorporating more fresh fruits and vegetables into my meals after discovering Medical Medium. Over time, I started eliminating grains and other foods that were not healing and focusing on my raw fruits and vegetables. Whenever I had cooked foods, especially with oil and fried, my body didn't like it because my body had already adapted to a raw vegan lifestyle. And since 99% of people are eating breads or rice as a staple for every meal, I was wondering, are there any people who eat like me? Only fruits and vegetables. And then I discovered people like Miss Tyrion Berry, Miss Cara Brotman, Mr. Marcus Losclands, and it felt so wonderful and exciting to see beautiful people with this lifestyle, with a beautiful mindset and elevated spirituality. I actually knew about raw vegan, especially because I love to create vegan desserts. But I didn't know much about raw vegan except desserts, and I think raw vegan people maybe just only exist 1% in this planet. So I am incredibly happy and excited to connect with like-minded people in this amazing, beautiful community. So here is what I learned after almost 5 months as a raw vegan. Focus on what works best for you. In today's world, we search everything before asking ourselves first and trusting our intuition. We are so used to searching for answers outside of ourselves, trusting others before trusting ourselves. Especially because of the school system, We are taught there is one or right answer from the outside instead of our own. When I first became a raw vegan, I didn't know if I could eat raw pumpkin or raw sweet potato, so I used to ask in the raw vegan Facebook community, such as can I eat pumpkin as a raw? But later I realized that the most important thing is to ask myself, how do I feel? And do I enjoy the taste? By the way, after experiencing, I enjoy both raw and steamed pumpkins or sweet potatoes. Of course, it is amazing and fantastic to learn from people who have been doing this lifestyle for many years, but ultimately, it's about all experiencing and experimenting what works for you. We are all different, and that's what makes life so beautiful. There are quite contradictory opinions that both seems right and correct. For example, medical medium says apple cider vinegar is bad for your health, but Mr. Marcus Roscrans says apple cider vinegar is great for your health. Some long-term raw vegan people says eat your greens, but others says fruits are the best for human. It will be very confusing, so the most important thing is to always ask yourself, how do I think about it and how do I feel about it? Everyone is just saying their experiences based on them. It doesn't necessarily mean your truth. Each person's experience is completely different because we all have different preferences, style, lifestyle, and taste. There is no right or wrong answer. Just take what resonates and follow your heart. We can listen to others for their experiences. If water fasting is good or the juice fasting is good, but you can only experience and experiment by yourself and find your own truth. The great thing is that the more you love yourself and live your own truth, you don't have a time for judge others because life is too precious and too short, and you will be able to only see what beauty in others. In these 5 months, I learned to truly live with my truth and trust and listen to my own wisdom. Everyone's body, hair, teeth, and skin are completely different, and there are many varieties of vegetables and fruits. So let's focus on what works the best for you. Always listen to your body and keep a journal how the body and energy feels after each meal. As long as you are not harming yourself, animals, and nature, focus on what feels good and brings you joy. I think BMI or nutrition doesn't really matter because everyone's body is completely different. There is only one you. There are no you before or after. There are no same people in this planet. We need to back to our innate beautiful nature, not science. We are often caught by fruits and vegetables, nutrient facts, but the most important thing, before thinking about and absorbing all the beautiful nutrients from the food, we want to eliminate all the toxins first so that we can truly absorb them. And secondly, do you like the taste of it? If you don't enjoy the taste, even though some people say it's good for your health, it might not be your truth. Wild animals never count calories, check the nutrients, or check the time to eat. I think we sometimes think too much. Again, if you are not harming yourself, animals, and nature, Focus on what feels good and brings you joy. The more you cleanse physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, the easier it is to understand what kind of food you should be eating. The body will always tell you. Sometimes more fruits, sometimes more vegetables. You don't need to be 120% strict or aim for perfection because life is all about flow, and every day and every seasons are different, just like beautiful nature. Now I am going to guide you through the best practice to reconnect with your innate, the most beautiful and authentic self. How many hours do you take your time just for yourself? Take time for yourself because this is one and only precious life. It is so much fun to get to know yourself more every single day and establish your own truth and style. You can always ask yourself, what is the ultimate vision in your life? And during any process, you can always ask yourself, am I really having fun? Life is all about having fun and establish yourself. As a gift for today's video, I have created something very fun. It is called What kind of fruits and vegetables you are designed to eat? Question sheet. With this sheet, you will be able to get to know yourself more and find the favorite food that is great for you. Your favorite might change in every season, and it will be so much fun to do each season. I personally gravitate towards red and pink fruits such as strawberries, watermelon, and peaches, and greens and beige for vegetables such as spinach, kale, and sweet potatoes. When you've done it, please share yours in the comment section. I am so excited to know your best foods. Why I named my brand Haute Couture Life is that haute couture is a fashion term in French, especially for dresses, that is perfectly designed and created just for you. It is always very luxurious and perfect fit. Then I wanted to create Haute Couture Life that fits perfectly for our own styles. Let's create a beautiful Haute Couture Life community together. If you haven't already, I have an amazing gift for you. I recently published the Haute Couture Life recipe book featuring over 30 pages of easy, fun, joyful, and delicious recipes. You can get a free copy from this QR code or link in the description box. If you are ready to discover the most truest, authentic, innate, beautiful self, make sure to check the best course, How to Be Your True Self. This is a perfect holiday gift and investment that you can give to yourself to find and start living your own truth filled with true happiness, joy, abundance, and fulfillment. The life skill you will learn in this course is life-changing. If you have any questions, please always feel free to contact me. I am so excited and happy to help you. What is the best lesson you've learned as a vegan or raw vegan? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I always love to read your comments and thank you so much for every single comment. I hope you enjoyed today's video as well. Until next time, stay beautiful, elegant, and healthy, and have a wonderful day, my goddess friend.